Hi, I'm Lauren, and this is Brain Stuff. When you bring up bees in conversation, do your friends inevitably start talking about killer bees and oh, how scary they are? Or do they make jokes about that awful Wicker Man movie with Nicolas Cage, all like, not the bees, they're in my eyes? Next time, tell them this. What we should really be worried about are where the hell all our bees are going. Since 2006, honeybees have been disappearing fast, and according to the USDA, too fast to guarantee their long-term survival. That's right, honeybees may go extinct. For all the jokes we've made about the worst fate of all being covered in bees, as it turns out, a world without bees is a lot scarier. Just this winter, 23% of the US honeybee population disappeared. Maybe you heard that and thought, so what about honeybees? I'm more like a honey badger, I don't care. But you should care, and here's why. The United States alone relies on the domesticated European honeybee to pollinate 1/3 of its food supply. We're talking apples, peaches, almonds, lettuce, broccoli, cranberries, squash, melons, blueberries, and more here, people. And I can eat like at least 15% of that, so please don't take it away from me. It's also like $15 billion every year in crops. So not only are bees crucial to our varied and delicious nutrition, they're also important to our agricultural economy. This record number of bee disappearances is referred to as colony collapse disorder. According to the USDA again, beekeepers are losing 30 to 90% of their hives every year. It's also called disappearing disease because it's not like we're finding little piles of bee corpses. They're just poof, gone. Worker bees specifically are the things that are disappearing, leaving behind the queen and some of the male drones. Like there's still honey in the hive, but without the worker bees, the colony eventually dies. The total effects of colony collapse disorder are staggering. We've gone from 5 million bee colonies in the US in the 1940s to only 2.5 million today. That's half of our bees vanished. And with our modern agricultural needs, hives have to pollinate more than ever before. If the losses continue at their current rate, it could threaten the economic viability of the entire bee pollination industry. The cost of honeybees and the honey they produce will rise, also increasing the costs of the foods that they pollinate. We won't starve, but we might lose some crops forever. The scariest part is that we can't nail down a cause for all of these disappearing bees. Researchers are looking at everything from pesticides to particularly cold winters, or a scarcity of clean water as contributors. It could also be a whole combination of causes. On May 9th, 2014, a theory was supported in the Bulletin of Insectology. Researchers from the Harvard School of Public Health found evidence that a class of insecticides called neonicotinoids were significantly harming bee colonies during cold winters, possibly impairing their neurological functions. These neonicotinoids are used to increase the stability of crops like corn. The European Union banned the most widely used of these in 2013 for a 2-year trial period, but they're still in use in America. Whatever the cause, honeybees are still disappearing at an alarming rate. If this army of bees that we've created dies off, what are we going to do? There are lots of actions that beekeepers are taking to try to save their hives, but trust me, there are way too many to list in this video. So we have posted them to our blog at brainstuffshow.com, so go check that out. I'd like to know what you think is causing all of these bees to disappear. So share your ideas with us in the YouTube comments or on our Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr feeds. And hey, if you found this video informative and/or entertaining, please subscribe to our channel to get more episodes beamed into your brain.